Hello and welcome back to Bad End. I am your host Tinman and we're jumping right back into the game within the game. Yay, this is going to get confusing. Today is Saturday, a holiday. I have no plans and probably will just stay at home. It's a good way to whittle away the time. Mum and Dad are home. They're home, so I shouldn't worry so much, so I decide to stay in today and tomorrow. But I can't stay here forever with weekdays being at school and whatnot. What is the real reason I'm being pursued by that freak? I'll swear I'll find out one day. Just not today. No problem if I put my thoughts together. I know I can figure it out. I went out with several guys, but only because I wanted to become popular with everyone. But kinda seems to believe there might be a guy that really likes me. This guy just so happens to not take rejection lightly. And is somehow getting involved with magic. Voodoo, I'm assuming it's magic. I'm assuming so. In which case, the angry guy's grudge becomes wrath. Is it really after my life? It's true that I've turned down a lot of boys, but I never did anything to get murdered over. That's just absurd. I know people take it really badly sometimes. But it's not unusual for a psychologically unstable. Oh, good God! It's not unusual for a psychologically unstable person to go off and kill someone over a love affair. Ah, we know yanderies. We know them too well. There's a call from Kana. I push the call button slowly. Hello? Kyoko, what are you up to today? Nothing. I'm just lazing about in the house. Lazing around in the house. That's not healthy. Why don't we hang out today? Maybe somewhere outside and enjoy the weather. Outside? Where there is possibly danger? I understand your nerves are on edge, but you'll feel a lot better once you get some fresh air. So, do you want to go? Kana knows me too well. I'm really not an indoors type. Well, my nerves are about shot over the whole cursed shadow thing. The safest choice is probably just stay in. What do I decide to do? Oh, we actually got two choices here. So, I'm questioning why the shadows don't attack you in the house. So it seems safe. But, I don't know. Oh, your parents leave the house, it's gonna go badly for you. So, at least we're out with Kana. We know we just have to stay near a crowd. Screw it, let's go out. I was on edge, but I decided to take Kana up on her invitation. Okay, I'll go. Yes, I'll be up there to pick you up soon. Bye! I pressed the end button to hang up. Kana is a good friend, and we've been through a lot together. Everything will work out and be okay. 10 minutes passed. Huh? It sounded like a tap on the window. What? Did someone hit the window? I slowly glanced out of the window and saw. Why is she doing that? I saw that Kana was waiting below in the yard. Hello! Oh, it's just you. It seemed that she threw a small pebble to get my attention. It would have been a bit more sensible to use the intercom. Okay, wait for me. Then what happens next? I turned to move, but my body wouldn't respond. What? What's going on? My question was answered a moment later. Hey, buddy. Hey. A black shadow appeared before my eyes. It was floating in the air and began to cling to my head. No, Mom, Dad, Kana, help! I don't know how this is going. Was it because I looked out the window for a second? My voice eventually goes hoarse. Nobody could hear it. Then slowly my body started to move. Wait, what's going on? I'm moving on my own? No. I'm getting too close. I'll fall. No, please stop. No matter how much I begged for my body to stop, my pleas go unanswered. The next moment I jumped through the glass window and smacked my head on. I know, like, I'm guessing some of the deaths in this are going to be rather convoluted. Oh my god, was that convoluted? Oh, okay, so our friend didn't decide to use intercom, decided to go through the window. We open the window, go say, hey! And then we fall out of it. Thanks, friend. Yeah, doing us great here. An unpleasant cracking sound emitted after the impact. In that very brief moment, I know my neck was broken. I didn't have to contemplate it long as I slipped off into eternal sleep. Well, bad end. I don't. I have no. Hey. Oh wait. My good luck streak was broken. Bad end is bad news in real life since my streak was finally broken. Does that mean will I die? My nerves are shot from trying to solve the mystery of this whole ordeal. I'm frozen to the spot in fear of possible death. Where the hell is it going to come from at me? Damn it all! Some sort of demon or monster will come out of nowhere to claim my life. Should I try to fight back? It seems players were killed regardless, so it would probably be futile to struggle. Nothing happened. Neither a demon nor monster appeared. The room remains completely silent. I was on guard for several minutes, but nothing ever happened. What's the meaning of this? Well, I guess I'm not meant to die just yet. I'll just try. I load the save point and try another choice. It's only my first mistake after all. And for us, we shall do the same actually. And load back up. Yeah, I really dislike how that death happened because our friend decided to try to contact us at the window rather than through at the fucking door. Really? Really, is that how it's gonna happen? So we stay home. I was too nervous. I decided I was going to stay home. Nope, that's wrong name. Kinda, I'm sorry, but I want to rest up at home for the next few days. Oh, come on, don't make me have to drag you along. He sounded disappointed. I've never turned down one of Kana's invitations before. Please forgive me, I'll make it up to you Monday and do whatever you want. Sounds good. I hang up the phone exhausted. Exhaustion racks my body. I can't keep avoiding my friends over this whole mess. I had to find out what the hell is happening and find out fast. I decided I'll do what it takes. Ooh, we're exactly the same motivation as her. Well, I guess correctly 5 times now. Who would have thought? Even with the odds stacked against me, I still managed to do it. What luck! Both methods of escape from this shadow were different in each scenario this go round. Huh? I just had a thought. What's this nervousness I'm feeling? The relationship between Awisaki and the cursed shadow. Wait, that can't be. No, I'm just thinking too hard. I pushed the thought from my mind for the time being. So what should I do now? Are we the cursed shadow? Is that what you're thinking now? Should I tell Shoji about the circumstances behind Bad End? I'll do anything to get Kana to wake up. That's what he said. I would like someone's cooperation in this. It might not be such a bad idea. His lover Mihashi and her best friend Awisaki. If only he knew that Bad End was responsible for it all. Do you think he'll cooperate if I tell him? Are you asking the one? Is that a rhetorical question? Or are you asking us? But I really don't want to drag anyone else into this mess. One mistake could cost a person's life. But I have to choose without being careless. I decided to sleep on the decision for now. Considering you have played the game like 3 minutes at a time. No. Oh, but Kyohei. Having more spooky dreams. The sound of low moaning voices. Those dead voices are back again. Don't know why I put on the spooky voice. Don't stop, Kyohei. Don't quit. Don't leave us. Keep going. Don't. Oh god, One B's always so aggressive. Or not, yeah. Damn it, go away. Leave me alone. Make them stop. Yuji, you don't have to do this. You don't have to tell me. I won't give up, because I'll avenge you. I'll swear it. Then I woke up, very abruptly. My body was drenched in a cold sweat. I stood up and balanced myself to keep from swaying. My head was still reeling from the dream. Between Yuji's death and playing through Bad End, my mind is on overdrive and it's taken its toll. Each time I fall asleep I have the same dream. It's probably just from all the mental exhaustion. But I can't give up. No matter how much I sulk, I have to clear the game. I just realised you have a very weird, statue on the bottom of the shelf. Right to the statues on the bottom shelf is weird in its own. I love the music. The after school chime rings and I stand up from my desk. Hey Kaname, are you alright? You look exhausted. I have been having some terrible dreams. Well, the new math formulas we have to memorize are taking their toll. I came up with something to not give away my obvious anxiety. Okay. To my dismay, Kaname didn't dig any further. Now that I'm thinking about it, what should I do now? One person has been on my mind. Akira Shoji. Shijo? Yeah, Shijo. Okay, I'll have to get that name down. He is a friend of Iwasaki and is praying incessantly that Mihashi wakes up from her coma. It would seem that he would definitely be interested in Bad End since it's what caused their current dilemmas. And we're just assuming that Bad End has caused this. After all, someone to cooperate with the investigation would lighten the mental load. But there's always a danger that he could die if I involve him. In short, Shijo's life may well end if he cooperates with me. What should I do? Should I meet up with Shijo or not? I think we should firstly save. And I don't know, having someone who could help would be nice, especially someone who could then say, if we inevitably die, someone who could continue on with us. And the worst he thinks is that we're a madman. Yes, I'm going to need a partner to help me with this. Shijo might shed some new light onto what's going on. Okay, let's meet up. We're gonna go to that family restaurant. That'd be nice. I wanted to know everything what's going on with Mihashi and Iwasaki. Shijo responded almost immediately after I sent him an email. He'd probably be beside himself once he knows the truth about Bad End. I hope he helps me find a solution to all this, but telling information to a third party might jeopardize my life. I pray I'm not falling into a trap. I can only leave it to chance. I met with I can't get his name right. I met with Shijo in the family restaurant that I had met up with Kaname before. Yeah, nice restaurant. We met at the front of the store and sat down facing each other in a booth. We both ordered coffee for now. I didn't understand all the details in the email. What exactly are you talking about? We don't know what happened with Kana and Kyoko. They were both involved in traffic accidents by coincidence. I don't see any other reasons beyond that. If there were other reasons, how would you know about them? His reaction was understandable, but... well, you came all this way to meet with me because you felt you were clutching at straws, right? Haha, nail on the head. I suppose, not to mention that I want Kana and Kyoko to gain consciousness again. They are such close friends. I understood where Shijo was coming from. It's time to talk. Serious talk, just like. Okay, well, you swear to believe everything I'm about to tell you. Because Iwasaki and Mihashi could potentially be saved. What? Saved? What do you mean? Shijo was stunned momentarily. He then leaned closer to listen. If it will save their lives, I'll do anything. Let's face it, their healed injuries mean nothing if they don't wake up. I had a feeling that they were that there was something deeper that caused him to end up like this. I just knew it. So it seemed I was onto something, right? His perception was on the mark. He seems to have a basic understanding of mystery phenomenon. This should definitely make it easier to talk to him. Yay! This is going swimmingly. I took out my mobile phone. Have you heard of the mobile game Bad End? I imagine that this was actually... I wonder if it is actually a mobile game. Bad End? Actually, I remember briefly seeing it on an internet website. It said that if players die in the game, they also die in real life. Is that the game you're talking about? Correct. That is right. I started up Bad End on the phone while looking around to make sure I didn't attract any unwanted attention. I've currently played through it, and it's not a damn rumor. What? I really gotta get my surprises down. Also, I turned the screen so Shoji... I really hate myself for getting the names wrong. So Shijo could make out what was displayed. I confirmed that the main characters in the game are Iwasaki and Mihashi. What? Shijo snatches this phone from me and glares at the screen. Wait, hold on, don't start playing because if you make a mistake you could die. Yeah, I get it. Shijo continues staring at the screen for what seems minutes. Kana, Kyoko, why? I have a feeling that this ordeal was created by someone with bad intentions. And the only way to be free from this cursed game is to clear it. But why were they targeted? That's what I need to find out. That's what we need to find out. Can you think of a reason why they would be caught up in something like this? Does someone hold a grudge or any reason why they'd be involved in this type of game? I can't think of anything because they've always done right. I don't think they've gotten on into anyone's bad side. No, wait. Please tell me anything you can think of, no matter how trivial it may seem. Prior to the accident, Kyoko was paranoid that she was being chased by something. Eh? During those days, Kyoko was emotionally unstable. I figured she was having another delusion. Emotionally unstable? What do you mean? She had witnessed Kana get hit by a car. Oh, so Kana got hit first and then Kyoko got hit later. I was at the scene when it happened. I was really shaken up and I felt like I was going to go crazy. Eventually I was able to calm down, but then the next moment I noticed Kyoko acting strangely. So with a personality like Kyoko, I wouldn't be surprised if she suffered from psychological trauma. That had to be the cause. The accident she witnessed had to be what set this whole thing off. Is that so? He didn't tell me this when we first met. He probably felt it wasn't relevant at the time. I sipped the undrank coffee as I pondered to myself. The one who encountered the traffic accident was Mihashi. That was then followed by Iwasaki. What does this all mean? Iwasaki was paranoid about being chased by something. It was if the person responsible back then was indeed this unknown entity, perhaps it was triggered by Mihashi's accident. I may find out if I keep playing the game. Iwasaki, Mihashi, the cursed shadow, will they all be connected? Could they be connected somehow? Hey, listen. Are you going to continue playing the game? You mean right now in this restaurant? There were a considerable number of people here. I wanted to refrain from doing it here. Now imagine dying in this restaurant would be quite a scene. Now that I know what's going on, I have to know the truth. I wanted to figure out what's going on as soon as possible, please. His girlfriend's life is hanging on the edge. I can't find it in me to decline. Okay, I'll play this accursed game. Thank you so much. Are you hungry? It's my treat. Yes, we got a free meal out of it. Well, I have a sandwich set if that's okay. And sit next to you and watch the screen. Ah, that reminds me of like old school when you like have a game and people like looking over. Especially when it's like the like GBA, so there's no backlit screen. So if someone blocks out the light, you're like, move. Anyway, enough of that. I loaded up the last save file after I took a long swig of coffee. Get in the zone, get that caffeinated buzz that we need for this visual novel. It's Monday. We skipped Sunday. Cool. It's Monday. My body felt a little better now that I had some rest, but it's definitely not 100%. I need to start soon. If I keep putting it off, I'll never figure out the solutions to this dilemma. If I rest too much, I'll eventually just give up. First of all, let's take Cannon's advice. I did mess around with a lot of guys and had ditched quite a few in the past. Hannah thinks that maybe the wrath of one of the boys one of the boys having a grudge against me was the trigger for this whole fiasco. I'm not sure this is the truth, but it is certainly a real possibility. I don't really have a choice, so I have to try anything at this point. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop messing around with boys and throwing them off. Somehow I feel this isn't going to be possible for you. Really? Even though I went out of your way to take your advice? Well, whatever you do is up to you, right? I practically run out of steam at this point. I don't know what else to tell you. Having said that, Kana left the classroom. Anyways, I always intend to make good on my promises. I won't mess around with guys' hearts any longer. Huzzah! Right then. Can I have a word with you, Coco? The person who addressed me was. Oh, hi Akira. Kana just left. Okay, it is Akira. I knew it. So he is appearing in the damn game. Hi Akira. Kana just left a few minutes ago, probably for the restroom. Well, I need to speak to you for a moment. It must be weird that he's seen himself in the game. This is Akira Shijo, and Hana's boyfriend. Since he's my best friend's crush, I'm graced with his presence quite often. I need to meet with you in private to discuss something about Kana. Will you meet me after school? I'll treat us to a cake. Just a singular cake. A private discussion for what? Akira is a handsome guy and the girls flock all over him. I never thought I'd be invited out for cake by Akira, even though he's dating already. It feels good to be invited by him. Wait, should I do this? I may find out some important information or advice. This may not be such a bad idea. What should I do? Okay, so don't make the choice just yet. I want to see his reaction to this. Of course, I wasn't the only one shocked beyond belief. Shijo was watching the screen, is beside himself as well. Me? Why? Why was Akira in the game? The character on screen certainly resembles Shijo. What does this mean? What does it all mean? Keep playing, I need to know why I'm in there. No, for now, let's just stop. Why? I tried to make up. I want to see what happens next, but if you make the wrong choice, this game will kill you. It's as simple as that. It's just how the game works. Kill you? You should understand the consequences by now. You don't need to explain it. I don't need to explain it further. The penalty is dying. Even at a public place like this one, I don't want to cause a major uproar. Yes, you're right. And then we had food. We then got up and left the restaurant. Are you going to keep playing when you get home? Yes, if you don't hear back from me before tomorrow, you can assume I'm dead. I don't want to even think about that happening. Okay, see you later. Thanks for the food. Bye. We are on our merry way back home. Nightfall came and I opened up my phone and resumed my save point. There are two possible choices. I must decide carefully. I can't afford to make a mistake this far into the game. And therefore, when we get back in, what should I do? We'll oversave this one. We'll continue how it goes. Let's see. Do we go with a meeting? Let's go meeting. Let's go with the meeting. I decided to go. It's only natural to help someone in need. Okay then, let's meet up at the front gate after school. Thank you so much. As Akira was leaving, Kana returned. Oh, Akira, sorry about that. I stepped out for a minute. Nah, it's nothing. I'll see you later. Huh? What was that all about? Beats me. They surely didn't seem to have any problems between the two of them. So what's this meeting all about? Let's find out what's going on. Later, after school. Let's see if we made a good choice or not. You better tell me what's going on later, or you won't hear the last of me. Don't joke around about that. She got me scary when she wants to be. I'm probably worrying over nothing. It'll be all fine. It'll be fine. As promised, I met Akira at the front gate. I'll tell you more in detail. Let's go to Ishtar. It's my treat. Sounds great. I love their cakes. Are we going to order like the mega treat? We arrived at the family restaurant Ishtar. I ordered tea and a slice of cake. Huh, okay. I'll fill you in a little before the treats arrive. So, what's going on between you and Kana? It doesn't sound good. No, it's not like that, but I'm more interested in what's going on with you recently. Eh? What? Huh? What? I said I'm more interested in you. Seriously? Why? Is this an interrogation or a friendly chat? What's the meaning of this? But why? Because you're trying to charm me and it's working. Haha, you're just yanking my chain. Kana is attractive, but you have other qualities that she doesn't. It sounds like I've been giving Akira mixed signals after all. That's right, I can't help but think that you're interested in me as well. Oh god, this is going terribly. I have a feeling he isn't joking. Does he really like me? You're not currently dating anyone, right? Well, yes. But I didn't think that this is what we came here to talk about. Well, I broke up with Wait, what? What? When did this happen? Okay, I broke up with Kana and I'm officially asking you if you want to go out with me. I was beside myself. I didn't expect this. For some reason, I can't fight the feeling that I do have feelings for Akira. Oh, good god, this is gonna go bad. Wait. I'm completely serious, Kyoko. I mean it. Although I know this is sudden, he went out the way to say it to me face to face. My heart is beating faster. Then I asked myself, have I not been jealous of Kana who has a hot boyfriend like Akira? Have I not ever had a thought about secretly asking him out? The truth is, I have. I screwed around with lots of guys, but there was a guy I wanted to go steady with. It's definitely Akira. Can I have some time to think about this? It's a little sudden. Yeah, sure. As I ate my piece of cake, I didn't get to say too much due to being absorbed in the conversation. Very odd. We leave the restaurant and Akira turns to me with a cheerful tone. I know it's I said it already, but I'm completely serious about this. I see. Just think about it. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Wonder what Shijo would think if he saw that scene. After Akira left, I let out a full sigh and laughed to myself. I had to feel sort of bad for Kana, but hey, what's a girl to do? Okay, what's she doing? At that moment, Kyoko. I hear a small voice behind me. Oh. What are you doing? Kana. Kana makes a hateful expression while standing before me. Well, this is going swimmingly. I told you to come right back and let me know what's going on. Why were you with Akira? Oh, you saw us. Duh, I saw you two meet up in the front of the school gate. No, you got it wrong. Let's go, you can explain yourself later. Oh, this is a whole bottle of fun, this. Kinda led me to the deserted Tensho Shrine. A place that the Shinto priest was murdered by the cursed shadow from before. Sorry. He really wanted to talk to me. I didn't do anything weird with Akira. Well, if you're telling the truth, then why are you acting all nervous? I remember back to our conversations about dating. There's no way I can bring that up now. I'm so disgusted. I went through the trouble of being nice to help you and help you out. Being nice to you and help you out. You're trying to take him from me, aren't you? You're betraying me by stealing Akira away from me. I'm not betraying you. I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Suddenly, my back was frozen stiff. It's the same thing I felt many times so far. Hey! Hey, cursed shadow fiend! The cursed shadow emitted a low moan and appeared out of nowhere. So is this thing out to get me for messing around with guys again? I can't deny it because I just had this conversation with Akira. Anyway, I have to get going. I turned on my heel to run. And then... Okay, I was too late and the shadow attacked. My neck started twisting. Kinda, please help. Is that what I wanted to say? But my voice wouldn't work. And then a snap is heard. I shouldn't have told Akira after all. Yeah. Bad end. Yay! Making all the good choices here. Ah, damn it, a bad end. Anyway, so this is what our fourth one so far. So this is going swimmingly. I'm just gonna start the next episode by reloading what we've done so far. So that does it for this episode for Bad End. If you like what you see, remember to like and subscribe. I have been your host Tinman, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.